Look at your hand right now, the color of your skin. You've seen it your entire life. You've never questioned it. It's just yours. But that color, whatever shade it is the result of one of the most dramatic biological transformations in human history. A transformation that took hundreds of thousands of years, killed people who got it wrong, and is still happening right now in populations alive today. And it all starts with a molecule your body makes every single day without telling you. Your skin contains specialized cells called melanocytes. Their only job is to produce melanin, the pigment that gives skin, hair, and eyes their color. The more melanin, the darker the skin. The less melanin, the lighter. Simple chemistry. But the reason your ancestors had more or less of it is anything but simple. Go back 300,000 years. Every human on Earth is in Africa, and every single one of them has dark skin. This is not a guess. This is what the genetics tell us. And then humans started walking. Around 70,000 years ago, a group of modern humans left Africa. Nobody knows exactly why. Climate shifts, resource pressure, population growth pushing outward, probably all of it. They crossed into the Arabian Peninsula and kept moving. Into the Middle East, into Central Asia, into Europe, into places the human body had never been before. And those places had a different sun. At higher latitudes, UV radiation drops dramatically. The angle of the sun, the thickness of atmosphere the light passes through, the length of winters, all of it reduces the UV that reaches human skin. The armor that saved lives in Africa became a liability in Northern Europe. Here is why. Your body produces vitamin D through a chemical reaction that requires UV radiation hitting your skin. Vitamin D is not optional. It regulates calcium absorption, which means it builds and maintains bones. It supports immune function. It is involved in hundreds of biological processes. A severe deficiency causes rickets, bones that soften, bow, and fracture under normal weight. In women, it deforms the pelvis, making childbirth fatal.
This is not a metaphor. This is a medical reality. Dark-skinned populations living at northern latitudes show measurably higher rates of vitamin D deficiency. The armor is too thick for the available light. Light-skinned populations moving to high UV environments show higher rates of melanoma and skin cancers. The armor is too thin for the radiation. Your skin is wearing the solution to a problem your ancestors had, not necessarily the problem you have. Which means the color of your skin tells a story about geography, about movement, about which latitude your family called home long enough for it to change their DNA. It is not a statement about anything else. It never was. Marcus Aurelius would probably have nothing to say about skin pigmentation, but your melanocytes have a great deal to say about history. Every shade of human skin that exists today is a working answer to a specific question the sun was asking. Dark skin in equatorial Africa? How do you protect folate against brutal UV? Lighter skin in northern Europe? How do you make vitamin D when the sun barely arrives? No answer in the Arctic from diet instead of skin? What happens when the food solves the problem the sun can't? 300,000 years of human beings spread across a planet with a variable star overhead, and their skin kept adjusting, kept negotiating, kept finding the solution that kept the most children alive. The color of your hand is the record of that negotiation. It is not permanent. Given enough time in a different latitude, it would change again. Your descendants might carry a different answer to the same question your ancestors already solved. The sun is still asking,